All right, good evening, everyone. We are back for another Raccoon Alliance Breaks. Here we are. Can't see the chat. There we go, a little better. Good evening, good evening. We are live. Gonna get our raccoon counter going here. We're not gonna wait a full 4 minutes. What's going on, BP? Good to see you, buddy. Your bookends came through in the Raz with 1 and 10 to 1 and 2. That's awesome, though. Brian, which box do you want to break first? I was thinking Skybox, Synergy, then Ice and Leaf, but you tell me. Whichever one you want, we'll do first. Skybox, Synergy, Ice, or Leaf? And once you tell me the answer, I will read off who has what from my cheat sheet. I'm easy as not a box. Gotta choose one. Skybox, Ice, Leaf, Metal Legends, or Synergy? Doesn't matter to me either. I'm super easy as well. I was thinking do Leaf last, but sometimes Leaf can be tricky. But I was thinking about that. Doing Skybox first. But while we're waiting for other folks to get in here and for your answer, we'll read off some teams. So Mike A has Nashville and also gets a pack of Hobby Extended Series. Lando did not win a team, but he also gets a pack of the Extended Series. I'll mail his way. Jim Torrance, we haven't seen in a long time. Hope you're watching, Jim, or you watch the replay later. Nice to have you back, buddy, and you have San Jose Sharks. Keith Stein, also longtime Raccoon. First time in a long time back in the breaks, but welcome back, Keith, even though you say hi every morning. Buffalo Sabres is yours, Keith. JT has Arizona and the Canes from the Raz. He also gets a pack of Extended. Brian DeMarco has Boston, Detroit, Pittsburgh, St. Louis, Rangers, and Brian DeMarco also has the Islanders. And Brian has entered the chat, and he gets 2 packs of the Extended Series because he had 2 teams in the Raz. Caleb has Edmonton, Calgary, Chicago, Columbus, Tampa, Winnipeg. He also gets 2 packs of Extended, and then he also has Toronto, Dallas, and Montreal. And lastly, 2 from the Raz. BP has Caps and VGK. Philly, Ducks, Kings, Seattle Wild. BP also gets 2 packs of Extended Series, and he also has Ottawa, Devils, Vancouver, and Colorado. Now, I think I posted in the chat, in the Extended Series hobby packs is the chance for the Ovi Young Gun signed. If any one of you guys were to get this, first of all, I can't afford it, but I will cry. I think I put in the chat that one sold for $20K, and that was number 1 of 8. He only signed 8 of them, and the 8 one he signed grade 8, which would probably go for a lot more than $20K. But good luck to get one, and if you do, please show me, but I will probably cry. But we'll give it 30 more seconds, and then we will get right into the break. Let's go to the live view here. And there it is. Good luck, everyone. We're also going to have some Hall of Fame guesses tonight. I don't know that Skybox, I think Skybox does have autos. It should. Maybe they're not guaranteed like 1 per box, but we'll do, we will do guesses for Ice, Leaf, and why not Synergy as well. Kind of go from there. I am also looking for your guys' thoughts on what we should break next. A couple products that came out for 24-25, like that Skybox we already did. I mean, we have 24-25 here, Skybox. We've done this twice now. It's okay, not my favorite. But if you guys want to see something getting broke that's brand new, or if it's older but available, let me know when I put in my next order, probably on Monday. So if you really want, let's say, credentials or OPG Platinum. I don't think OPG Platinums came out for 24-25 yet, but Whatever it is you're interested in, let me know and I'll see if we can price it out and get it for one of the next upcoming breaks. Well, let's get into this. Let's go with Skybox first. Why not? I gave BP a chance to choose a box. He said he didn't really care, or he said he was easy. But we will start with Skybox Metal Universe. Let's see what we can get. I think it said search for hits such as Gold Bullion, Dark Matter, and Liquid Gold. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the auto is guaranteed in here. I think it could, man, there's the Gold Bullion there, that's kind of cool. And Liquid Gold and Dark Matter. Let's just look real fast. They did it alphabetically. Counterpoise, Dawning, Blast Furnace, and points per game cards, blah, 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 blah. Gold Bullion cards are 180. That'd be cool to pull one. 1 in 120 is Metalheads cards. Liquid, Gold, and Dark Matter combined to fall 1 in 20. Metal Universe 1 in 240. So, good luck, everyone. Get our packs out here. Here's our empty box. Packs kind of got wild. And let's get into the first pack of the night. Let's see what we can do. If I can open it. And have these crazy names mess me up. Alright, first out of the box is Anders Lee for the Islanders. Anders Lee. Kind of a cool, these are just the base, but they're kind of cool. Kind of like dark metalish looking. Camera's not doing it justice. Then we have Nikita Zadorov for Boston. Utah is like black on black here. Logan Cooley for Utah. And Nikita Kucherov for the Lightning. Then we have Search Engines. This is kind of a interesting card. Maverick Bork for the Stars. It's kind of like a little browser there. It's kind of funny, but just weird. Like, I guess they're searching for stats and draft number, even though it's not listed. It'd be cool if it was listed there. Let's see on the back here. So Search Engines. It's different, kind of funny. Search Engines insert. And our last card was Gauge Conclaves for the Lightning. Tampa being the last team chosen, I believe, in the Raz. Going to Caleb. Missing auto? I don't think so, because the back of the card also had like a search thing too. I'll show you real fast. Let me put this pack down. The back also is like the search browser. So like, it's got the little search thing there, and then some stats. I think it'd have like the you've received an auto type thing. Just weird. It's got a little keyboard there. Just different. All right. Next up we have Jared McCain for Seattle. We have, hard to read, Kirill Marchenko for Columbus. The names are kind of like embossed in there. Mikhail Sergachev for Utah. BP. Guess who's growing a mustache? I know. Our first Austin Matthews of the night. And looks like a base. So Austin Matthews. Then we have out of 199 silver shot insert of Matt Boldy and the Wild. Kind of like Parkhurst, like what are they called? Press photos. Kind of like almost black and white. Got a little like gold tint around it. Kind of weird. Then on the side had the number here, right there, which you can hardly see. 154 of 199 for Boldy and the Wild on a silver shot insert. Kind of neat. And we have for the Jets, Nikita Chibrikov. And every one of these packs that I'm throwing over to my trash can are missing. All right, next up we have JJ Peterka for Buffalo. And we have Dylan Larkin for the Red Wings. I just noticed that like the background colors, he's kind of red, they correspond to the team colors. Like Buffalo's was blue there. Calgary here is red as well with a little couple planets back there. This is Matthew Coronado for the Flames. Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to get that trash can out. I think we got one. Hold on. We totally got one of the higher end odds cards here. It was... Liquid gold was 1 in 120. I think we got a liquid gold coming up. So 1 in 120 packs for the next card. Tage Thompson here for Buffalo. And let's see who our liquid gold is. Hopefully it is liquid gold. No, gold bullion of Sid the Kid. That is pretty cool. It's like a gold bar. It's not gold though. Going to Pittsburgh and Brian DeMarco. A nice card for you here, Brian. We'll flip it over here once we have it and look at the odds again too. For you. Gold bullion. That was actually on the box, I think it said. So let's see here on the box. Yeah, search for hits such as gold bullion, dark matter, and liquid gold. And gold bullion are 1 in 80. 1 in 80 for the odds. It's still pretty cool. There's the the back's also kind of gold. GB27. Is it the same photo? And a different photo on the back too. That's kind of cool. Not the same photo front and back. So he's wearing his dark jersey there and the light jersey there. Very neat. Let's do the auto horn. Yeah, why not for Brian D. Get Sid the Kid back there. Cool card. We had one more base card in that pack, and it was Oscar Back for Dallas. All right, so the box considers that one of the hits. That's pretty cool. At 1 in 80. And only 15 packs per box. All right, Eli Tolvanen for Seattle. We have Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Rocking the snorkel there. Do we have another one in here? All right, we have Mason McTavish for the Ducks. Did we get 2 in a row? No, it's just a gold trim, sorry. Luke Evangelista for Nashville. I saw that gold siding there, the side of the card. And we do have an auto going to the Ducks. Frank Vatrano, silver shot auto going to the Ducks. Little quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. And the Ducks were going to BP. Nice auto for you, Brian. Brian P. Show the back over here in a second. So Frank Vatrano for the Ducks. There's the back there. Silver shot auto. There we go. We'll do the auto horn for Frank and Brian. And we have one more base for that pack as well. Zach Ostachuk for Ottawa. All right. We have first up Devin Tays for Colorado. Caden Gould for Montreal. Kevin Fiala for LA. Ryan Strome for the Ducks. We have a Gen 7 insert of Jack Hughes. It looks a lot better in person. It's kind of a all green background. Just my camera's not picking up on these crazy colors. So I can a little better in the light. But Jack Hughes going to the Devils. Let's put him in the penny sleeve real fast. And Devils on my cheat sheet are going to BP as well. It's a nice little insert for you, Brian. And last base in that pack is Sam Colangelo for the Ducks. Colangelo. All right. First up, Carlson for VGK. We have Dylan Strome for the Caps. Adam Fantilli for Columbus. Brock Faber for Minnesota. We have a silver shots of Trevor Moore and LA. See if that's numbered at all. It is not. We'll put it in a penny sleeve though. Silver shots, kind of a green background. Going to LA and BP. And our last base card there, we have Liam Green, O'Green for Minnesota. All right, next up, Joel Farabee and the Flyers. For Detroit, we have Patrick Kane. Vancouver, we have Quinn Hughes. Florida, we have Matthew Tkachuk. Interesting card here. This is Z Force, Robert Thomas and the Blues. Looks like a painting. Is this also one of the liquid ones? No, it's not. See what the insert's called? Just Z Force. So Thomas and the Blues, we'll sleeve that one too. Going to Brian DeMarco. Then our last card was Phil Kemp for the Oilers. The kind of a weird painting that kind of matches the Skybox box. Like the box is kind of the same weird paint scheme. All right. Next up we have Jake Neighbors for St. Louis. Zuccarello for Minnesota. Jake DeBrusk for Vancouver. Tim Stützle for Ottawa. Then we have prospects of Brennan Ottoman and the Rangers. Man, that is a trippy card. I'll explain in a minute. And then the base card is Maxim Tisplikov for the Islanders. So the reason this card is weird is it doesn't line up. This card is like completely miscut. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's put a card behind it. If you see the difference there, the card behind it, unless it's supposed to be like that. But it is cut so far off, and you can also see down here the little design goes right up to the edge there, and then it's way over here. I think that is just a absolute miscut of a card that snuck in. Let's see if I can do a little better here, if this makes it look better. You can see how the card kind of goes up and that way, up and to the right for the miscut. Interesting. But Rangers are going to Brian DeMarco. Brian, you can have fun with this one. Man, this is such a weird card. Because the lines like throw your eyes off too. Absolutely weird. That is totally miscut. Here's the back as well. You can see it's just so far spaced over here and then like no space on this side. Whereas your other Skybox logos have quite a bit of room to the side of the card versus that one. Anyways, Not gonna. Maybe you should, or PSA will be like, you cut this card, and you cut it really bad. You trimmed it down horribly. We'll give it a PSA 6. It's cool that it's cut so bad. All right, Pavel Zacha for Boston. And we have Draisaitl wearing some old school Oilers garb there. For the Ducks, Leo Carlsson. Juraj Slafkovsky for Montreal. Brian, guess who's growing a mustache with the painting? I know. We got an Austin Matthews Z-Force and Emil Lilberg Lightning base. So AM34 Lightning, AM34 painting, I meant to say. Look at that. He's just all blended into the Skybox waves. All right. Fun rip with like different inserts and a weird cut card. And we got an auto and the gold bullion out of it. All right. Josh Norris. Martin Nikas. Jonathan Marchessault. Malkin. All right, so is it just these cards? Here's another one. Here's another one that's cut horrible as well. Maybe it's the card supposed to be that way. Back card was Matt Rempe for the Rangers. But this one also is cut off. Like it is not, this border is not straight. I wish the colors came out better in this. As you can see, it just goes up and to the right. The right side's straight. Maybe it's the card cut on purpose. But that is so bizarre. Surely it can't be. You see it barely touches the print there with like the little waves print at the bottom, and then up here it's so spaced off. And you can tell on the back too, like the spacing of the print is way off as well. But I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if they just cut the prospect sheet so bad. Interesting. See if we get another one. Then we'll really know. Maybe that sheet was just put in slightly sideways. All right, so start thinking about the Hall of Fame guesses. We'll do ice next. We got Jake Gensel for the Lightning. Matthew Nyes for Toronto. Kopitar for LA. John Carlson for the Caps. What in the deuce is this? An alphabetical. It's Andrei Vasilevsky. It's just a V with him in the V. And then we had Connor Geeky in the back here, base card. This is a weird one too. It's the letter V, and his photo is only in the V. And it's called Alphabetical for Vasilevsky. So there's the back. You see the V there better. That also appears to be miscut. Let me grab one of these cards. No, man, these are just like those 3D eye things from the 90s where they just throw your eyes off. Cool card for the Lightning. Weird V, but very neat. Looks a lot better in person, but just a weird design of a card. Now we'll put them in a pin and sleeve. Lightning's going to Caleb, the last Raz team. So cool one for you, Caleb. All right, Bo Horvat for the Islanders. We have Nick Suzuki. That's a cool one, kind of with the orange planet back there. So Suzuki. Jason Robertson for Dallas. Drake Batherson for Ottawa. We have another prospects here for Scott Morrow and Carolina. I think it was just the sheet, because this one is so far bad too. You can see the card behind it. My camera will just... That's the straight card behind it, and the difference there. So I think just the sheet was cut so bad. Mason Morelli for Vegas was the base card. Or they intentionally did it on purpose, because that's 3 like this now. So maybe it's on purpose. All right, 3 packs left. Then we'll get into ice. All right, first up we have Crystal Tang for the Pens. Panarin for the Rangers. Jordan Kyrou for St. Louis. Kyle Connor for Winnipeg. Here we have alphabetical again. This is Roman Josi. It's a J. I'll show you the back since my camera's not picking it up. Just a weird J. Not a whole lot to it. It'd be cooler if it was like a stick. But just the letter J with Josi the stick there for 10% of the card. And the base card was Seamus Casey for the Devils. It's interesting. Definitely be like a conversation piece on why only 10% of the card is picture. This plastic's like not going to fall apart. All right, first up we have Wyatt Johnson for Dallas. Teuvo Teravainen for Chicago. Vegas rocking the old school unis, which isn't really old school, just kind of the classic lettering there, for Eichel. Josi for Nashville. And here we have, how do we read this? A Dawning. Matty Michkov for the Flyers, and the insert is called Dawning. And the last card here is Brian Hallinan. So kind of a sunrise behind him. It's interesting. And his reflection below him there a little bit. 8 of 25. That's got to be for the set. So 8 of 25 Dawning set, I would imagine. Not that this is 8 of 25 for the card. But interesting one as well. And last pack of Skybox. So any ideas for people that what you want to break next? You got any products coming out or that are currently out that you would be interested in breaking? Throw them in the text box. So you got Marchand for the Bruins. Got Dawson Mercer for the Devils. Oliver Bjorkstrand for Seattle. William Eklund for the Sharks. A very cool one here, Counterpoise. Joseph Wall and the Leafs. Kind of a cool one. Counterpoise. Base card behind it was Justin Brazeau for Boston. So Caleb getting that last team Raz odds there. Counterpoise was, I saw it on here, 1 and 8. So Counterpoise. All right, so like I said, if you're interested in breaking any current products, let me know. Like I said, this week I can kind of price it out. And right now it is Hall of Fame guest time for ice. Let's go. Connor keeps wanting to fall over there. So this is 23-24 ice. All these wrappers in the trash can. All right, BP says Michkov. Just gonna get the packs out of the box while you all guess. I think every one of these packs have a slug in it as well. Empty box there. All right, only BP guessing. BP, I'm gonna go with AM34. Why not? This might be a more rookie-related product, but if it's not, I'm gonna go with AM34. All right, looks like you're the only one guessing. see what we can get into with ice. And yeah, every pack does have a slug. That's what I thought. And these are all, mostly they're sideways too. So Brian Rust for Penguins. Cam Atkinson for the Flyers. All right, Brian DeMarco got in there with Hudson. So Atkinson. Andrei Kuzmenko for Vancouver. Oh, our little triangle card just popped out. And it is a Depth of Winter for Nathan McKinnon. Depth of Winter for McKinnon. There we go. Cool insert for a BP. Little triangle. And some of these are numbered. This one's not, but I think they're numbered to... I think if they have more of the orange tint, they're numbered to 100, I think. I've seen them on eBay. I don't have any, but these can be numbered as well. So McKinnon there for Avalanche and BP. Here is our slug. A couple cards behind it. Adam McDonough for Vancouver and Tyler Clevin for the Senators. It's weird that Ice chose to go like almost 99% with horizontal cards in this product. Or Upper Deck decided Ice to do it. First up, Mort Cedar for Detroit. Matty Beniers for Seattle. Gabe Velarde. It's called, yeah, for the Kraken. Yeah. Gabe Velarde for the Jets. Walker Duehr for the Flames with the kind of a purple insert here. Non-numbered. Kind of a purple pixel. Got our slug. Green pixel for Jordan Eberle in the Kraken. And Simon Edvison for the Red Wings. Those the last two there. All right, we have Brandon Schneider for the Rangers. Peter Kochkov for the Canes. James Van Riemsdyk for Boston. We have Premier for Mark Del Gazzo for Nashville out of $9.99. Almost like a clear cut here. Ice Premier. Mark Del Gazzo, $9.94 of $9.99 for the Preds. Kind of a neat one there. The numbering up top there. Cool insert going to Nashville. Nashville was Mike A, one of the Raz teams as well. There's our slug. Mikko Rantanen for the Avs and Akito Hiros for Vancouver. Those the last two. Looking for the non-slug pack. There's something big, hopefully. All right, we got Bo Horvat for the Islanders. Yossi for Nashville. Mark Stone for Vegas. Kind of a purple pixel of Jonathan Berggren for Detroit. Got our slug. Green pixel, Brock Faber, and Elliot Desnoyers for the Flyers. That's the last two. All right, look for one-of-one exquisite collection cards. Where are our one-of-one exquisite collection cards? Kel McCarr for Colorado. UC Saros for Nashville. Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Little triangle cards getting ready to fall out here. And for Vancouver, we have JT Miller with the Depth of Winter. This one also is not numbered. But for the Canucks, Depth of Winter. Still cool inserts. Got our slug. Two cards left in this pack. Nikolai Ehlers and Cole Gutman for the Blackhawks and Jets. Got a slug in this one. Kaprizov for Minnesota. Morrissey for the Jets. Point for the Lightning. Purple Pixels for Clayton Keller. Slug. Pasta with the green, and Una Koppanen for the Bruins as well. Back-to-back. This is our first back-to-back of the night, I believe. So if you are playing along at home, time for a big old drink. Thanks to Upper Deck. Our first back-to-back, same team of the night. Take a drink of my water here. All right. Next up, we have Matthias Michelli for Arizona. Matthew Tkachuk for back-to-back Stanley Cup champs. Owen Power for Buffalo. Another premiere here of Connor Bedard out of $7.99. Bedard and the Blackhawks. Going to Mr. Lindy. 144 of $7.99. 144 of $7.99 for Bedard and Blackhawks. Got our slug. Milos Kellerman and Matthew Nyes for the Leafs and Arizona. Trying to find that non-slugged pack. Must have sorted them really good. Kirill Marchenko for Columbus. Kopitar for LA. Eriksson Ek for Minnesota. You have a cool one here. Cole Caulfield, all black and white. Kind of a weird goldy pixels there. Like I said, it doesn't have the actual name of it, the pixels, but kind of a silverish pixels for Caulfield and Montreal. Oh, it's numbered right there. 61 of 99. So our shortest short print of the night, that is hidden. Right there. It is hard to see. 61 of 99, like right about where my finger is. So a nice short print here for Montreal. In there, Montreal was going to Caleb. Going to Caleb out of, again, 61 out of 99. Put that on display for our shortest short print of the night. Do an auto horn for Caleb. We still have 2 cards left in that pack. Tage Thompson and Nikita Nesterenko. Another slug. Jack Hughes for the Devils. We got a nice patch here. Dustin Wolf in Calgary. Big old red napkin there. And Calgary, who was Calgary? Going to Caleb as well. Nice one for you, Caleb. Dustin Wolf. Don't see a number on it. Still a nice big old patch. Cool card too. I like the red behind them. All right. And we have our slug and 2 cards left. So even with the thicker card, we still have a slug in there. Jake Sanderson and Jonathan Gruden for Penguins and Ottawa's last 2. Another slug. We have Lucas Reichel for Chicago. Robertson for the Ducks, or Robertson for the Stars. Jeff Petrie for Detroit. Sub-Zero here of Breadman and the Rangers. This one is not see-through, but just Sub-Zero. Kind of cool insert going to BD. Old Brian DeMarco. I don't see a number on it. Just cool insert though. For the Breadman. Our slug. Green pixels for Ty Carty and Jacob Pelletier for Calgary. And 2 packs left. Got a slug here. Ovi for the Caps. Robert Thomas for the St. Louis Blues. Shane Pinto for Ottawa. Got another little Depth of Winter for Burakovsky and Seattle. Non-numbered. Sleeve him up in just a second. Got our slug. And we have Chandler Stevenson and Stanislav Vozil. So we had back-to-back former Caps there with Burakovsky and Stevenson. And that wraps up that pack. Let's get Burakovsky in a penny sleeve. Cool enough. And last pack of ice. A slug in this one too. We have Mason McTavish for the Ducks. Frank Milano for the Caps. Grubauer for Seattle. Back-to-back Caps there. Well, one is still a Cap. Alex Lafreniere for LA. 14 of 299. Alex Lafreniere. 14 of 299 for LA. Got our slug. And the green pixel for Vasilevsky and Bill Sweezy for the Blue Jackets as the last two there. All right, we didn't get an auto. Let's roll it here. Let's go straight into Synergy. Synergy Hall of Fame guesses go. I don't think it's guaranteed in Synergy. Not 100% sure though. I mean, Leaf is 3 autos in the box, so Leaf will definitely have them if you have to go that deep. All right, JT says Cooley. Get the packs out while we're waiting. Cole Caulfield for BP. Empty box there. Yeah, Leaf is 3 autos per box. I think there's only 3 cards in the box. Duchesne for Ryan DeMarco. All right, let's see what we can do. First up. Guess who's growing a Synergy mustache, Brian? I know. First card in the box. The man, the myth, the mustache. Look at it right there. We're just going to put on this card. Look at that mustache. Hey, y'all. Hey. Little Austin Matthews. I think that's our 3rd Austin of the night. Kind of a cool card, too. Then we have, out of 99, it is Jacob Markstrom. We got 2 back-to-back numbered cards in a row here. So Markstrom for Calgary, and this one was 61 of 99. This one is 92 of 99. So it will not beat into the short print of the night spot. But still a cool short print nonetheless. For the Flames, going to Mr. Caleb Lindy. With the cranked up insert, 92 of 99. Nice one. Then we have our second numbered card in a row out of 249, synergistic duos of Suzuki and Cole Caulfield. Suzuki and Caulfield. Next up, we have Carter Hart for the Flyers. Then we have, out of 899, Dylan Sandberg for the Jets. Light up the night insert. 593 of 899. Then we have 2030, insert Shane Wright. 2030 insert. Kind of a neat one. kind of an alien ship on the back there. The 2030 insert. All right, we got Noah Cates for the Flyers. Then we got Zegras, 42 of 99 here in the Ducks. Zegras and the Ducks, 42 of 99 going to BP. That should beat out our short print of the night. It does. That was 61. We have a new short print of the night going to BP. Trevor Zegras, 42 of 99. Nice card for you, Brian. Really stands out too because it's purple, so the actual chrome part really stands out due to the coloring when you see it. Cool card. Our new short print of the night. Do the auto horn for Brian. Then we have a star of the show for Kirill Kaprizov for Minnesota. Next up we have Cale Makar for Avalanche. Then we have Light Up the Night here for $6.99. 603 of $6.99 for Jordan Harris in Montreal. Then we have Thrill Riders, Kirill Kaprizov. So both 2 packs in a row ended on Kirill. So Thrill Rides with some roller coasters back there and like some weird kind of holographic streaks. It's kind of neat. Makes the roller coaster look kind of scary. Kind of Final Destination-ish. But Thrill Rides. Cool card for Kaprizov and Minnesota. Yeah, Brian, I do too. They're different, but they're neat. All right, Nick Abruzzi's for Toronto. And I think we have a shorter short print than the first one. We have Jordan Spence for LA. 20 of 99 is going to beat out BP's 42 of 99. 20 of 99 for Jordan Spence. We're just going lower numbered since it's the same print run. But cranked up Jordan Spence in LA, but it also goes to BP. So BP stays with the, that's a dirty top loader there, wow. What is up with that? Just dust or something. Weird. So both short prints of the night are BPs. They had like packaging dust on it. So we'll replace Zegras and we'll switch to Jordan Pence, 20 of 99. Then we have a rookie journey for Matty Beniers, 185 of 499. Synergy rookie, 185 of 499 for Beniers and Seattle. Got another one of those thrill rides there. First up, Moritz Cedar for Detroit. Trevor Zegras for the Ducks out of 399. Light Up the Night insert. 19 of 399 for Zegras and the Ducks. Then we have a thrill ride for Nikita Kucherov. Again, really cool kind of, it's almost like, not really clouds, but like it just kind of covers the screen when you change it with like these streaks over the roller coaster tracks. Makes a really cool insert. Thrill Rides Kucherov for the Lightning. And 2 packs left. See what we can do. First up, Peter Kochkov for the Canes. We have John Carlson out of 399 for the Caps. I'll just penny sleeve it. It's a nice one. So 113 of 399 with the cranked up insert. 113 to 399 for Carlson. Then we have synergistic duos here out of 699. Connor McDavid and Wayne Gretzky. I don't remember them being on a line, but maybe they were during Game 7. Synergistic duos, 548 of 699 between Wayne and Connor. Yeah, I think he came in for one line in Game 7 and did not work out very well. Bob blocked them both. Next up, Heiskanen for Dallas. We have a Light Up the Night insert 214 of 699 for Stutsley. And our last card for Synergy, we have Shesty, Star of the Show for the Rangers. Don't see a numbering on it. Kind of a cool background though, with like those streaks, kind of like from the Thrill Riders one. Kind of covers the background there. But Shesty, Star of the Show. All right, we are down to our last box of Leaf Hockey Legends. Leaf Metal Hockey Legends. Hall of Fame guesses for Leaf. As we've done Leaf before, you'll see here Leaf is not licensed, obviously. But when you have Mario Lemieux there and a Penguins-like jersey, goes to the Penguins. You have Hasek there in his Sabres colors, that would go to the Sabres. You got, who is that? Teemu Selanne there. Thought so, Teemu played for the Ducks. I'm not sure what colors that would be there. But we'll figure it out. If we can't figure it out, then go to a Raz of who they did play for, but I'm sure we can. Leaf Metal Hockey Legends. Warning, content box are highly collectible. BP is going to Broad Street Bullies of Mr. Clark. Brian DeMarco with Brett. That's a solid choice for Leaf. I'm going to go with... I think Bobby Orr only signs for Upper Deck. But knowing Leaf, they would have a sticker auto for Bobby Orr. That's Selanne when he played for the Jets. Oh, thank you, Brian. Good call on that one. Definitely Winnipeg's colors. Who should I go with? Legend. Bobby Orr. I mean, Brett Hull was solid. So was Bobby Clark. Thank you for spelling it right, BD. It's funny. Yeah, you did spell it right. I'll stick with Orr. Orr came to my mind. We'll stick with Bobby Orr. I don't know if he signs for Leaf. Or you know what? I'm going to change it. I'm going to change mine from Bobby Orr. I'm going to go with Mike Modano. Mike Modano, which I think also probably is exclusive to Upper Deck, but who knows. But I switched from Orr to Modano. Watch it be Orr now. All right, I'm going to slide this box out. It's in a weird Leaf insert box here. A box in a box. Just going to kind of... There we go. There's the Leaf lettering back there. Back in this box. It goes. Our card boxes here. Let's see how they package these. I'll just pull them out one at a time. They are in top loaders already. As you can see, there's, well, you can't really see, there's 3 in there. First up, here we go. This will be our Hall of Fame guess. If I can get it out. Little flaps in here, keeping them in, held in place. Card 1. Come on. We have Ron Greschner. I don't believe I've ever heard of Ron Greschner. It's out of 5. It looks like Rangers colors. Rangers defenseman, according to BD. Yeah. Ron Greschner out of 5. 1 of 5 stamped right there. Was married to Carol Alt, New York Ranger. So Ron Greschner. And Rangers going to Brian DeMarco, of course. Put him back here and do an auto horn for Mr. BD. All right, let's make our Hall of Fame guesses for any of the 3 cards. Let's do that, because it could be so random. So if your Hall of Fame guesses are in the other 2 cards, you will go on our exclusive Hall of Fame placard. Here's our next one, Michael Goulet. Michael Goulet looks like Blues. I think he played for the Leafs. Michael Goulet looks like Leafs colors. This is out of 10. 3 of 10. If I'm if I am wrong, just tell me. Quebec? It's the Nordiques? BP, I totally trust you here. So Michael Goulet. BP is saying the Nordiques, which would default back to the Avs. I don't see anybody going against you, Brian. I believe you. Let's do an auto horn for BP. Agree with BP. I remember I had a card of Michael Goulet. Did he do announcing afterwards? I think I have one in a suit from an announcer box. I think he announced for, color commentated or announced for a team long after he played. I think it was him. I think I have it signed somewhere as well. And our last card of the night, we have a new Hall of Fame guest. Brian DeMarco, Dream Season Brett Hull, with the St. Louis colors on. One of the highest all-time scorers all-time for the Nordiques. Brian DeMarco gets a Hall of Fame guest with Mr. Brett Hull. Great guess. Not 5 out of 7 right there on the back. It's like non-numbered, but 5 of 7. Brian called his own team, called his own player. We got to do 2 auto horns for that one. There's one. And I just knocked over all my pen sleeves. That sucks. But we have a new Hall of Fame entry. Don that green jacket, Brian. It is June 21st, number 2. Brian D. on June 22nd, our second Hall of Famer. The green jacket. You will have a prize pack that I didn't even prepare for, but a prize pack will go in your cards for the Brett Hull. I should put the names next to him too, who you guessed. I don't remember who Mike guessed. Is Mike still on here? Well, I'll just put in your parentheses. I'll ask Mike later on who he guessed. But I'll put B. Hull is who you guessed. That's kind of fun. Who you guessed is on there as well. On the back of our Austin Matthews Hall of Fame placard. Guess who's going in the Hall of Fame, Brian? Brian DeMarco. I know. So awesome, guys. We'll get you Hall of Fame pack. Fun break, guys. So 2, 4, 5 autos, that gold bullion insert. Lots of cool inserts as well, even though they were various numbered and fun stuff via Synergy and Ice. But fun one tonight. Again, if you guys are looking for any certain product, I'm going to be ordering product this week. Just send me a DM or put it out in the chat of, hey, I'd like to see, you know, more Ice Broke or more Leaf Legends or whatever you're looking for. Like I said, I'll price it out this week and put an order in and get something going here. So we will have more breaks up momentarily once I put the order in. We can kind of do a pre-order. Also, I was thinking about doing real fast. I told you guys last break I'm probably going to slowly go away from the website. But while I still have it for I think about 6 more months, I'll do like an exclusive for the Raccoon Alliance room first. And I'll let you guys have at it for like a day or so. And then I'll post it to the website or something like that to give you guys that have been around forever kind of a quicker advantage to the teams that you want. Vice posting out to everyone that might just be trying to shark certain teams. So do something cool like that coming up. And especially when the website goes away in like 6 months, it'll be exclusive to the chat room. I'll tweet it as well, but you guys will have first runs as well. So with that said, let me know what you are looking for, and we'll get it up and get some more cards being broke. But have a good night, everybody. Stay safe, and take care. We'll see you real soon back in the chat. And have a good night, everybody. We'll see you real soon.